Ever wondered what really happened to Jon Bonnet Ramsey? Well, God showed me through a vision. Sorry, I'm in the bathroom, but this is the only place I get privacy. So, God showed me that the night Jon Bonnet Ramsey got home with her family from that Christmas party, she went to bed. She was able to sleep for I think she just got to sleep. She was in there maybe an hour sleeping. Then her mother came in there and got her up because they had to practice for the next day because she had a show the next day. So she got her up. Her mother got her up, brought her downstairs, fed her some pineapple as a snack, and then they went down into the basement, into the cellar room. So she had her practicing, and all Jon Bonnet wanted to do was go to bed. She kept whining, "I don't want to do this, Mom. I don't want to do this." Her mother kept insisting, "You've got to do this. You've got to practice. You got to be perfect." So she would tie this thing around her neck, and I guess she heard sports championships do it, which I heard about it too around that time. They would tie a belt around their neck until they were about to pass out and then release it. It's supposed to like rush blood to your head or whatever to help you concentrate and be better, stronger, be more alert. Well, that's what she was doing that for. She would wrap that thing around Jon Bonnet's neck and tighten it until she was just about to pass out, and then she released it. So she did that once, and she let her go, and she was doing fine, but then she made a mistake. So her mom made her come back and tie that around her neck again. And she kept making mistakes. So she'd done that like 2 or 3 times in a row. And by that second or third time, when Jon Bonnet went back out to practice or dance or whatever she was doing her little thing, she got dizzy and fainted, and she fell and hit her head on something that was downstairs in the basement, and it killed her. Her mom came over there and tried to wake her up. She was like, "Oh my God." She went into a panic. She went upstairs to get her husband, saying, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. We were practicing," and she just fell and hit her head, and now I don't know what to do. She was freaking out. So her husband, Jon Bonnet's father, come down there, and he was like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do." Like, he was in shock. And so, I can explain the emotions and everything that we're going through. They were like, "Oh my God, this was an accident. I don't know what to do. If I call the police, like, they're going to blame us. They're going to put us in jail. They're going to put me in jail. And it was an accident." They got scared. So, the father, John, I guess, I forget his name, but Jon Bonnet's father called a doctor to see what he could do about saving her or something. So this was a family doctor, somebody they knew personally. So they called him to come over. He checked the girl out, and he says, "There's nothing I can do." So Jon Bonnet's mom was like, "Well, there's got to be something we can do. We've got to fix this to where it looks more like an accident. I don't want to be at fault for this. I don't want to go down for this. This was an accident. This was not my fault." So Jon Bonnet's father offered his Christmas bonus to the doctor now that came over there, and offered him the Christmas bonus to make it look like somebody had broke in. So he fixed the window, put a suitcase next to the window, and then he went to the room with Jon Bonnet and wanted to make it look like some kind of sexual assault. So he took some spermicidal lube, put it in there, and it's disgusting. I don't want to say this, but he did that, and he poured panties or whatever. I don't know if it was poured panties, but I know that she had some wet stuff in her peepees. But it was just a spermicidal loop. That's why they couldn't find any DNA. So once he was done with that, he was like, okay, we'll do this. Make it look like somebody broke in here, and then we'll just leave her down here. And they talked about not telling anybody about it. Don't tell nobody. Keep your mouth shut, and we'll get through this. Then the doctor left. The doctor wasn't happy about doing this at all. He was just like, and neither was the father. Jon Bonnet's father was not happy about doing this at all. I'm going to make that clear. The only one that was insistent on this being done is the mother. And so they went upstairs. The doctor left. Jon Bonnet's mother wrote the letter and left it like it was from some kind of perpetrator or whatever. So they knew the daughter was down there in that cellar all night long till the police got there. And everything they done when the police got there was all a show. Every bit of it. And they wanted a bunch of people over there to track evidence everywhere. That way they couldn't find out who was actually in the house, what actually happened. So that was all purposeful. That's why when Jon Bonnet's father went down into the basement, he knew exactly where to find her. Because he knew she was there. And he was tired of waiting. He's like, I want my little girl to be, you know what I mean? He just wanted her. He was done waiting. So he went down there and just got her. So that was all a show. And then, of course, you know what happened in the videos with the police and everything. But she was straight up lying. The mother is at fault. She kept tying that thing around her neck. She got dizzy. She was already tired to begin with. She got dizzy and fell and hit something that was down there. I want to say it's a piece of wood or like a table or a chair or something like that. But she hit her head really, really hard. And she got dizzy after she tied that thing around her neck. So it was 100% Jon Bonnet's mother's fault. She is at fault for doing it. She murdered her daughter, and the doctor fixed it to make it look like a perp came in there, and he got paid Jon Bonnet's father's Christmas bonus. That's the reason why it was put in the letter, like the perpetrator wanted that money, because they had to explain the reason why that money was missing. So there's the story, and this is everything that God showed me about it. So this is what really happened, I believe. God has never lied to me. Every time He's given me a vision, a dream, it's always come true. And I know the difference between a demonic dream and a godly dream. Y'all have no idea who I am. I've had this gift since the day I was born. Okay, and I've had things happening all throughout my life. I just never spoken out loud about it. I mean, I told my family rejected me because of it. So I learned to just keep my gift quiet, but I'm tired of being quiet now. But that is the truth. You probably won't be able to find it out, but if you talk to somebody, I'm sure, this is the truth of what's happening because God showed me. But there you go. I know it's sad and I know it's heartbreaking, but everybody's been wanting to know the truth, and that's the truth. And John knows all about it. Jon Bonnet's father knows this is what exactly took place. It was like I was in the room, because that's how it is when God shows me things. It's like I'm in the room watching it happen. So that's how I know when deaths are about to occur, somebody's getting hurt, something's about to happen. It's like I'm in the room. I'm a part of the Holy Spirit. Wherever the Holy Spirit's at, and He wants me to see it, He will connect with me and allow me to see it too. That's how it happens. And the devil does not work that way. Okay? The devil does not do things that way. And I'm not a psychic. This is a gift from God. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye now.